Hi everyone. So I wanted to build my own neon sign, and I don't have the ability to bend glass, so instead I decided to use what you can find in toaster ovens and other appliances, little neon indicators. I previously made a small desktop lamp to make a proof of concept, and then I wanted to scale this up to something that I can mount on my wall. So what I have is a deer head that is printed in a box that's 32 by 32 inches. The actual deer head itself is about 29 inches by like 14 or so. Anyway, so I split this project over 4 days. The first day that you see here was mostly making, I guess you would call neon indicator resistor modules. It's basically just attaching a resistor to each one. The neon indicators that I'm using require a 30k ohm resistor for 120 volts. I, in this case, use 33 just to underdrive them just a little bit. Plus, that's a standard value, so they were a little bit cheaper to buy in bulk. On the next day, I started bending wire. I used 18 gauge wire, which is pretty rigid, and did the bottom half of the deer head. And the most challenging part of this project, though, was the antlers. It took me a good 2 solid days of bending wire, figuring out where they need to land in order to get those sharp bends in. In total, I think there's over about 200 or so neons. I'm too lazy to count them all, but about 200 neons. The next part after this, though, is I need to put this into an enclosure. I originally bought some plexiglass sheets. I was going to do 32 by 32, but apparently 32 by 32 is not a standard size, which is fine. Also, plexiglass is really expensive. I bought a 30 by 36 sheet of plexiglass, and that was almost $30 each. So instead, I'm gonna buy 24 by 30 pieces of glass, which is about half the price of plexiglass, and sandwich it in between there. I think it would look a lot better and obviously much more scratch resistant. So that's for another day, though. In total, about 4 days worth of work to get the sign looking like it is now. And I hope you enjoy. It's been quite a process to build. And yeah, it's a neat way to make your own neon sign if you don't have the way to do any type of glass blowing or filling or anything like that. These indicators can be readily available from any major supply house pretty cheaply. So have a good one.